Hello loves, Emily Alice here with your tarot reading. I've got a couple of different oracles and some tarot, so let's see what messages are out there if you're ready. Let's start with this flower oracle. Okay, what do we need to know? Stop, slow down, the pace must abate before it's too late. Wow, you see that? The pace must abate before it's too late. Slow down. You move too fast. Yeah, take a break, babe. Running on empty, keeping just going. Yeah, it is gonna come a cropper if you're not careful. Yeah, I just have this sort of image of a treadmill in my mind of just this constant this, never a day off, never allowing yourself to take a break from all of it. Yeah, some things might get forgotten. Some things might fall through the cracks, but you can't keep up this pace forever. It's not good for you. They're telling you it's not good for you. They're warning you that it's not good for you. The pace must abate before it's too late. I mean, the consequence of it, you know, of you just reaching absolute burnout. I mean, who does that serve? Certainly not you, not anybody else. Sometimes I think we set our own bar too high and just do everything because you know it should be done. But at the same time, nobody else seems to care that much. But they're quite happy for you to do all that work. I think some of it can just not be done. Leave some things undone. I think there's something Buddhist in that. I think that's part of the Buddhist way of thinking, is that just accepting that you're not going to get around to everything. Some things will have to go undone. Yeah, why not? I like that. All right, stock. I think stock, is it night-scented stock? Is a lovely flower and it smells lovely. And the aroma comes out at night. A bit like you. Right, what tarot have we got to add to this today? Upside down. What else do we need to know? Oh, yippee. All right. Hanged Man under the deck there. Again, this is you slowing down, isn't it? This is you needing to slow down. Take a break. Hang out. Just let stuff slide for a bit, is what it's saying to me. Right, where do we start with this? We've got King of Pentacles showing up here. I'm hearing security, safety. Like, it might be that a lot of the work you're doing is in the home, in this environment that you've built of absolute comfort and security for everybody. Also, there's something here about your status and authority. Think more of yourself. Don't do all the dog's body stuff, because you're better than that. You're higher than that. Respect yourself more, as much as you can. Even more than seems polite. Because you really are the king or the queen. You are the top of the tree. And you should be respected as such. A little robin's just flown up against the window. Sorry for getting distracted about that. That is exciting to me. Love that robin. Yeah. You are an authority figure. Act like one and treat yourself like one. The Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This is forward motion. This is forward moving energy, and it's strategic. You've got some big ideas here. You're quite ready to employ them too. Look at you showing up a queen again. You know that sense of authority. You really are the driving force. You're the sort of stability, but you're also the steer. What's the word? The rudder. Whatever steers the ship, you are it. You are steering that ship. You are the hearth and the fire of it, of the home, but you're steering it in the right direction. So don't worry that you can't take a break, because you absolutely can. You've put everything in such a good order that you can work out an order by which you can do less. And I think that's what this strategy stuff is saying to me now, is you need to work out a plan for your, I'm hearing retirement. I don't mean your retirement so much, but I do mean for you to step back a bit. Because you are in charge of everything and you carry everything, you're going to have to make a plan for how you step back a little bit. But you have to make that plan yourself. But you can do it. Of course you can. You see clearly what really needs to be done. You see clearly what can be left. So have that. Yeah, let yourself off the hook a bit, is what I want to say to you. The world is here. Then we've got the Hermit showing up. Look at all this major arcana energy here. And then Temperance. Holy moly. You've done it all. And you've been doing it all forever. It doesn't mean you need to keep going. Take some time off to restore the balance, so that you can lift your head up in your life and have a look at the horizon and say, I'm alive here. I'm experiencing this too. It's not just about making sure everyone else is having a good experience. I'm experiencing this. This is my life. And I want it to be whatever I want it to be, whatever you want it to be. You deserve to have a life that absolutely is your pleasure and joy. That you can't wait to get up every morning looking so full of beans. Have a good think about how. Where would you like to find that peace? How can you go about it? How can you plan it yourself to make sure that you don't feel too bad about letting things slide, but let some things slide. It's time. No one's thanking you for spending your whole life in servitude. No one respects it. No one thanks you. You've been doing it because you are fantastic and wonderful. But no one's going to recognise that. Because people don't, do they? But you can. You recognise it in yourself and give yourself a break. Find yourself some peace. You deserve it. Right. Shall we have one of these Earthcraft oracles just to have a final message? That one wants to come out. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, 15. Karmic debt. You've paid yours. You've done all the work you need to do. And it's time now to give yourself a lovely break. Whatever karmic debt you had is paid off. You have more than enough invested in that, paid that off. There's nothing more for you to pay back to karma. So rest easy, babe. Do you believe in second chances? Well, the universe does. Not just in second chances, but third, fourth, and as many chances as needed for you to feel loved and fulfilled. The trick is that second chances are not always what you would expect. More often, a second chance comes in the form of finding yourself in a repeating pattern and realising you have the opportunity to make a better choice this time round. Karma gets a bad reputation. On the surface, it seems like a punishment or a balancing of the scales when debts incurred by past mistakes must be repaid. But karma is much deeper than that. It isn't random, but the direct result of self-destructive patterns that bring harm to yourself and sometimes others. When this card comes up in a reading, it's an opportunity to change these patterns and greet your mistakes with compassion and a desire to choose empowerment over victimhood and responsibility over blame. It's easy to think your past is all you have, or that you will spend the rest of your life making up for it. But the beauty of the future is that it's untainted and it can be whatever you choose. This card brings you a powerful message. Mistakes are something you do, not who you are. Wowzers. Yeah. You can change and make a better future for yourself. You've been absolutely doing all the work, looking after everybody else, and now it's time. You've paid that karmic debt. You don't owe anybody anything, but you owe yourself some smiles, some joy, some happiness going forward. So listen to that stock, slow down, make a plan for how to start to let stuff go, babe. And then rest easy and start to have that new version of yourself, that new view of life where you are the centre of it all and you're going to put yourself first. All right, babe, I love this for you. Okay, I really enjoyed that. I hope you have too. I'll see you next time. Bye.